Before the game begins, a quick word. The following podcast episode is the audio of the game, as this attempts to emulate a radio broadcast of a basketball game. If you are interested in watching the game, which was played on NBA 2K21 for PC, check the description below for an unlisted link to the game. The game itself will be the same, and it will also have stat breakdowns for the game itself, if you're interested. The link will be available in the description within 24 hours of the episode going live. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy.
Aduran Region Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the Aduran Region Basketball Association.
Hello everyone, welcome to the 10th game of the ARBA here on Adoran Region Sports as we get set for the Mauville Mauviles taking on the Slateport Cruisers here in Slateport. An exciting matchup here between two teams that are fighting to officially put the stamp on when it comes to their season. Slateport coming in with an undefeated record, Mauville not that. So, I'm your play-by-play commentator AJ. Apologies for that. Along with me is Alfred as we get set for this matchup. Exciting matchup. We saw a great game yesterday that was basically a one-sided domination. Do you expect that here?
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a much more, even matchup between the two teams. It's hard to find, it's hard to expect those blowouts that we've seen like we did yesterday. I think this is going to be a different situation, especially between these two teams. I want to see how Slateport tries to operate in their sort of system.
Absolutely. Dragon Ball being the key player on Sleepboard that you want to watch has had a fantastic season. Early front runner for MVP?
Oh, absolutely. I think they definitely have that sort of case at the very least to put that claim out there. But again, we're very early into the season, so we want to wait until that's officially established, maybe halfway through the season.
As the players get on the court now from Mauville side and Slateport. Mauville with their team about to get set to get started here. Refs just having a casual discussion. Looks like they're pausing for a little bit. Now we get set here for this matchup here again in Slateport. Game 10 of the ARBA begins. Slateport wins the toss. They're going from right to left here. Typhlosion brings it up court for Slateport. Pass up to Magmortar. Magmortar with the screen. Now standing on the near side, trying to figure out something to do here. Inside the paint. Right under the basket. Tough shot is good.
Yeah, that was a weird play there that just worked out. Magmortar didn't let go of the ball, just waltzing their way up the court until eventually able to sit in the paint. Get the easy layup.
Mauville on the other side. Vanillix with the ball. Vanillix over to Galarian Slowking. Victory Bell. Vanillix with the ball. Far side bend over to Victory Bell. Victory Bell takes the three-point shot, and that's off the mark there. Auroras, though, with the offensive rebound. Tough shot, no good. Dragon Ball rebound number 1 here. Pass up to Magmortar. Got an open lane, decides not to take action. Out to Tyrantrum inside. Gets pushed out of bounds. It's Galarian Slowking called for the shooting foul. That'll be Tyrantrum heading to the line here for the first couple of free throws.
Take a break. 2 shots.
2 free throw shots here. Slateport trying to expand their early lead. And that shot is good. Very calm start so far here, despite the intensity between both of these teams. Tyrantrum's second free throw shot is good as well, and Slateport now up 4-0. Just over 11 remaining. Xploud with the ball now, drives inside. Tough shot off the backboard and off the mark there. Magmortar with the ball. Pass up to Zipstrika. Zipstrika takes a three-point shot. No good. Auroras grabs the rebound, just holds there for a second. Up to Victory Bell. Victory Bell pass up to Galarian Slowking. Drives inside, takes a free throw shot, and it sinks it in. The first points on the board for Mauville. Magmortar with the ball now, gets a screen, drives inside. Spin move inside to Zebstrika with the layup and good. Slateport up 6-2. Exploud, wide open three-point shot off the mark there. Dragapult with the board. Dragapult brings it up court. Standing at the top of the key, the three-point line, pass over to Typhlosion. Typhlosion inside to Dragapult, posting up, potentially double team there. Spin, now facing up. Takes the mid-range. Off the mark there, Galarian Slowking with the rebound. Galarian Slowking hands it off to Victory Bell. Victory Bell steps inside the three-point line, now over to Exploud. Exploud posting up at the top of the free throw line. Back out, Vanillix for three. Off the mark there, Zebstrika with the board. Zebstrika inside, Typhlosion, easy layup is good.
Now, it seems like Slateport's taking great advantage of the opportunities right underneath the basket, not just in the paint, but like inside the restricted zone where you're just shooting the ball upwards almost. A lot of the shorter players have been going inside. Seems to be a good strategy for them so far.
Step back three-point shot is off the mark there. I believe that was Vanillix. Victory Bell with the board over to Zebstrika. On Sleeport side, Zebstrika posting up, face value. Forces the jump out to Typhlosion for three. No good. Galarian Slowking with the board. Pass up to Victory Bell, who's got an open lane. Layup is off the mark. Dragapult grabs that board, passing it up. Zebstrika now with the ball for Slateport. Pauses for the team to come in. And now, strike over the Dragapult. Dragapult down pass, no good there. I believe that was Zebstrika potentially with the ball there. Victory Bell. Pass up to Vanillix. Vanillix on the far side of the court. Behind the three-point line, now to Victory Bell. Victory Bell, far side, three-point bend area. Over to Exploud at the top of the key. Gets a screen. Drives inside. The pass, what a pass there to Vanillix is good. Vanillix with that layup right there, an interesting pass.
Yeah, that pass went right in front of the defender.
And a shot to Dragapult blocked by Auroras. Pass up to Galarian Slowking. He's going to force up a shot. That's a foul there. Magmortar called for the shooting foul. This means Mauville will head to the line for a couple of free throw shots here. As we get set to see these free throws, it's interesting to note right now, second matchup between these two teams. Last time, Slateport came away with an 88-62 victory over Mauville to get their first victory of the season. In fact, it was Slateport. Both Slateport and Mauville's first game of the season, where Slateport came away looking pretty dominant over the Cruisers looked pretty dominant over Mauville in that game.
Yeah, throughout the entire game, if I remember correctly, it was just, good. It was just a successful game plan. They were able to get Dragapult to have some action there. Mauville makes the free throws to put this game 6-8. They were able to make the plays necessary to just make that game out of question. It'll be interesting to see if that's the case here.
Typhlosion with the layup, good shot there. Typhlosion starting off pretty well already.
Yeah, 4 points, 2 of 3 shooting, and a rebound this early in the game is pretty solid stats considering how teams and players end up, right?
Mauville with the ball now. Sizing up the defense here. Back out to Exploud. Galarian Slowking takes a three-point shot. That's off the mark. Dragapult with the board. Pass up to Typhlosion here. Typhlosion going to drive inside. Fakes the mid-range. Fakes the shot again. Back out. The screen. Tries the mid-range, and that's no good. Vanillix with the board. Vanillix going to pressure inside. Now to Victory Bell. Victory Bell to Exploud at the logo right now. Looking for an opportunity here. Gets a screen, loses the ball. Vanillix able to grab it, takes a three. No good though. Dragapult with the board. Magmortar with the rebound here. Gonna drive inside. Layup shot is off the mark. Tyrantrum with the board. Back out to Magmortar. Mid-range. No good there. Tyrantrum misses that shot though. And Auroras finally gets a defensive rebound.
A lot of pushing and shoving between these two teams. Back out, Galarian Slowking over to Vanillix. Vanillix from the free throw line steps back. Now over to Aurora's 3-point shot from the far corner. Sinks it in. And Mauville right now with a 1-point deficit. Slateport up 10-9 with 6:13 remaining. Pass inside to Dragapult. Dragapult gets stripped by Galarian Slowking. Galarian Slowking drives up court, has the open lane. Blocked though, Aurora grabs the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in, and Mauville an 11-10 lead. Tyrantrum with the ball. Back out to McMortar. McMortar looking for a screen, gets it. Drives inside. Tough shot, no good though. Vanillix called for the foul there. It'll be 2 free throw shots for McMortar. Trying to take this lead back from Mauville. Yeah, this has been a very exciting game so far. Slateport started off pretty well, and Mauville has come back since. I'm actually curious. AJ, I know you say both at times. Is it Mauville?
Take a break.
Mauville?
Take a break. 2 shots.
So I think Ville is how it's normally says, but something about Mauville. Sounds a bit weird almost. Maybe that's just me. I suppose so. I'm not sure. First free throw shot is good here. It's Mauville, or Mauville, however you want to pronounce it. Has changed up their team. Their entire lineup is shifting around. For Slateport, everybody but Typhlosion and McMortar is either shifting off the court or shifting positions. McMortar's second free throw shot to take the lead is off the mark there. Mamoswine with the board. Pass up to Crabominable. To Ledian. Ledian looking for an opportunity. Hands it off to Crabominable, who's going to reset back at the top of the key over to Carnivine. Carnivine in that mid-range area on the far side of the court. Drives inside. Tough layup shot. No good. Galarian Weezing with the board for Slateport. Pass up to McMortar. McMortar stops at the 3-point line. Galarian Weezing. Samurott with the dunk. Good job there by Samurott to drive inside, right, Alfred? Yeah, absolutely. Samurott, as soon as the pass happened over to Galarian Weezing, Samurott drives inside, wide open lane, able to dunk it in too. Abominable with the ball for Mauville. Tough defense there by McMortar. Tough shot off the backboard's no good. Typhlosion gets the rebound, pass up to Samurott. Samurott going to drive inside. Nearly loses the ball. Back out to McMortar. Galarian Weezing now. Going to reset at the top of the key. Gets a screen. Back to McMortar. Tough defense. Samurott's going to post up inside the paint. Spin move. Hook shot. No good, though. Carnivine with that rebound. Pass up to Crabominable. Crabominable going to drive inside off the backboard. That shot no good. Mamoswine with the layup to go and one. Galarian Weezing called for the foul there. Mamoswine has an opportunity to take the lead here. McMortar going to head off the court now. He's playing the entirety of this first quarter. Vikavolt coming in to replace them. Mamoswine right now with the opportunity to take the lead. This game has been significantly more competitive than the first matchup, or yesterday's matchup, either way. Mamoswine sinks in that free throw. And don't look now, but Mauville, that 14-13 lead. Vikavolt with the ball now for Slateport, trying to get the play back. Over to Samurott. To Galarian Weezing at the logo. To the near side is Typhlosion behind the 3-point line, though. Mudsdale at the top of the key. Drives inside. Pulls up mid-range shot off the mark. Typhlosion gets the offensive rebound, and that layup is no good, though. Crabominable with the rebound. Great job getting the offensive rebound, but not able to make that second shot. Crabominable drives inside. Over to Carnivine. Carnivine inside the box now. Tough shot. No good. It's the back of the rim. Mudsdale with the board. Vikavolt going to take a 3-point shot for Slateport. Sinks it in. And Slateport now back on top. Yeah, great job there. Just had the opportunity to take that 3-point shot once they had the ball. They kind of paused to wait for a play to develop and decided, nah, you know what? I'll be the play. And puts it up and in. Putting it up and in. That shot, no good. Typhlosion called for the foul there. Crowd does not like that one bit.
Be two free throw opportunities here for Mauville to take back the lead. Abominable's first shot is good. No substitutions at this timeout.
Yeah, despite the pause in the game, looks like both teams want to stick to the lineup they've got, at least for a little bit. I know both of these coaches uh, tend to be very strict when it comes to their lineup. They really don't want to change it unless something dramatic happens.
Abominable's second shot is good.
Yeah, along with that is just, it's a regular season game. You don't really need to adjust as much, or it doesn't matter as much, I suppose.
Michael inside. Good shot. That layup shot is good to go.
And right now, Cruz is shooting 37% as a team. Mobile is shooting 29, I believe. Not nearly as effective. But despite that, Malville still has a shot here.
Shot from the outside of the box is off the mark there. Vikavolt with the rebound over to Typhlosion, drives inside. Layup is blocked, though. Crabominable with that rebound, I suppose, on that missed shot. Abominable takes the long two, sinks it in.
A great play there. Now Malville shooting 29% as a team, Slateport 35. Great play. They had the opportunity. They had the open space. So take the long two. They could have stepped back, but, stepping back changes the trajectory, changes the defensive plan. Take the shot if you feel like you can make it.
Vikavolt's hook shot is off the mark there. Ledian with great defense grabs the rebound. Ledian's feet just inside the line. That pass, though, intercepted by Galarian Wheezing. Pass up to Vikavolt. Vikavolt pauses. Long two for Vikavolt. Off the mark there. Samurott, though, with the offensive rebound. And that putback is good. Slateport with a 20-18 lead now.
Yeah, what a first quarter so far. Whereas we're approaching the end of it, this has been a very balanced game.
Drive inside. Carnivine. Top of the box. Out to Ledian. Ledian nearly loses it. A Crabominable for three. Hits the front of the rim. That's no good. Mudsdale with the rebound.
Cruisers already have 17 rebounds as a team.
Galarian Wheezing puts in that layup shot. Slateport right now up 22-18 with just over a minute remaining. Although trying to find an opportunity to get a lane. Pseudo screen. Drives inside. Tough shot off the backboard. It's no good. Galarian Wheezing with the rebound. Over to Typhlosion now. Typhlosion brings it up the court.
Abominable 4 points on 1 of 6 shooting.
That's a loose ball. Carnivine able to strip it out, I believe. Gorgeist now with the ball on Mauville's side. Crowd yelling for defense. Patrick Abominable, top of the key. Gets a screen. Step back. Shot is no good. Mammothswine with the rebound. That layup's no good. Galarian Wheezing with fantastic defense on Slateport's side. Over to Vikavolt. Vikavolt gonna drive inside. That ball. Typhlosion. Layup is no good, but fouled on the play by Crabominable. That's their first foul, the third team foul. It'll be 2 free throw shots.
Shooting two.
Yeah, despite the score difference here, it's 22-18 before these free throw shots. This might have been the most balanced quarter. At the very least, most balanced first quarter we've seen so far.
First shot, is good. Ledian heading off court for Whalmer, I believe. That is Whalmer on the court now as we get set for the second free throw shot. Typhlosion's, second shot is good. Slateport up 24-18.
Like I was saying, despite the score difference, this has been a pretty balanced quarter. We've seen the strengths of both of these teams play out. Good players, good action going through, plays developing both offensively and defensively.
Drive inside, mid-range shot. Sinks it in. Great play there by Mauville. And Slateport with just over 16 seconds now. That's the opportunity to get the last laugh, so to speak, in terms of this first quarter. 7 seconds on the clock. Sizing up. Oh, what a move! And that layup is good. A great play there, just broke the ankles of Grabominable, who takes a 3/4 court shot off the mark there, and Slateport gonna end this first quarter 26-20. You're listening to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports, the second quarter. Moments away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. Slateport up over Mauville, 26-20 in this game already in progress as we get started with the second quarter. So far, been a very good game, right, Alfred?
Yeah, absolutely, AJ. This has been a fantastic game so far. Despite Slateport's 6-point lead, this has been a very balanced game. We've seen both teams play to their strengths and been somewhat successful at it. Now it's to see if that quarter-to-quarter adjustment can show up for either team.
Abominable gonna drive inside, shot off the backboard, no good, but Carnivine with the putback sinks it in. Galarian Weezing brings it up court for Slateport now. Top of the key, gets a screen, takes a 3. Off the mark though, Carnivine rebounds it. Up to Whalmer. Whalmer has an open lane. Size to pause, behind the 3-point line, pass inside. Mamoswine with an open opportunity here, and the layup is good.
Yeah, weird thing there. Mamoswine decided not to post up, instead hid behind the defense and used height to get the ball. Then turns around, has an open lane, puts that layup in.
Vikavolt with the ball now at the top of the key. Drives inside, sizes up the defense. Actually does lose the ball there. Carnivine strips it out. Pass over to Whalmer. Whalmer looking for an opportunity here. Pressuring inside. Tough shot off the backboard. No good. Mamoswine might have had it. They're going to call that out of bounds, and it's Mauville's ball. It's Mauville's ball.
Yeah, looking over that play again, it's clear a Slateport player touches that one last. So as a result, with 14 seconds on the shot clock, Mauville has an opportunity to make a play here.
Whalmer with the ball now, going to throw it in to Gorgeist on the near side. Gorgeist double team briefly. Right now in the near corner. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Side shot. Decides not to take it. Carnivine going to force up a long 2. No good there. Samurott with the board. Great defense there by Slateport to hold on for those 14 seconds. 3-point shot here. Sinks it in. Great job there by Zipstrika on the near side corner for Slateport. Gorgeist with the ball to Whalmer. Mauville looking for an opportunity here. Gorgeist going to post up. No good, though, on that shot. Zipstrika with the board. Over to Vikavolt. Vikavolt, a charge inside. In the paint now. Tries to get stripped. Does get stripped? Does get stripped. Gorgeist with the strip. Pass up to Mamoswine. That was a scrum there. We couldn't see anything. Gorgeist over to Victory Bell. Hand off to Gorgeist. Mamoswine now. Star player for the Mauville. Victory Bell. Shot no good. Samurott with great defense there. Pass up to Zipstrika. Zipstrika going to drive inside. Spin move out to Galarian Weezing for 3 on the far corner is no good. Carnivine with the board.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Galarian Weezing makes a shot here or there. A lot of players on the Slateport team, pretty solid 3-point shooters.
Carnivine over to Whalmer to Victory Bell. Back to Whalmer. Whalmer pass over to Carnivine. Carnivine passing to Gorgeist, who's going to reset now at the top of the key. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Victory Bell. Victory Bell going to force up a 3. No good there. That ball is batted around. Out of bounds. Calling that out of bounds on Slateport. That'll be Mauville's ball. And looks like there's some substitutions here.
Yeah, for the Mauville, sorry. It's a tongue twister there. The Mauviles are going to switch out a few players, primarily on their backcourt. Slateport switching out their front court here.
Pass inside. Vanillix right underneath the basket. Misses the layup, though. Ball hung on the rim for a few seconds. Over to Zebstrika. Pass over to Samurott. Samurott, tough shot. No good, but that's a foul. Victory bell called for the foul there. Samurott's going to head to the line for 2 free throw shots here.
Yeah, and that one's pretty clear. Just hits the arm right as that the shot, Samurott's in shooting motion there. Now, what I find interesting, actually, despite that pretty solid first quarter, this second quarter has been anything but. Mallwiles, for example, have not scored in the last 2.5 minutes of gameplay.
2 free throw opportunities here. Samurott's first shot is good, sinks it in. Score right now, Slateport up 30-24 with 8:50 remaining in the second quarter. We'll see if that's 31 in moments as we get set for the second free throw shot here by Samurott. Sinks that one in as well. 31-24 with 8:50 remaining. Victory Bell with the ball. Victory Bell. Pass over to Vanillix to Victory Bell again. Top of the key. Just waiting for a play to develop. Gets a screen. Auroras now on the far side of the court at the bend. Pass inside to Vanillix. Tough shot blocked there. McMortar grabs that block pass. Up to Zebstrika, drives inside. Back out for 3. No good though. Victory Bell with the rebound for Malvo. Gets a screen now. Victory Bell drives inside. Spin move. Currently up against Dragapult, I believe. That's blocked. Dragapult with the board. Zebstrika with the ball now for Slateport. Loses the ball, though. Stripped by Whalmer. Whalmer going to drive up court themselves. Some poor possessions here by both teams in the last couple of plays. Auroras to Vanillix. Over to Victory Bell on the far side. Crowd yelling for defense. Whalmer gets a screen. Steps back across. Fakes the shot. Over to Vanillix, who's going to take a 3. No good there. Auroras with the offensive rebound. That's blocked by Dragapult. Zebstrika with the ball.
A great play by Dragapult there.
Inside, Dragapult streaking in. No good, though. Auroras with the board. Resetting now. Vanillix with the ball for Malville. Now setting back at the far side. Ben inside to Auroras, posting up. Face-up value now. And that is going to be a shooting foul. They're going to call that a shooting foul on McMortar.
I don't think I like that call. It didn't look like Auroras was in a shooting motion there when they... Yeah, that didn't look like a shooting foul to me. That looked more like a reach-in, if anything.
Fans not liking it at all, but that's 2 free throw shot opportunities here from Malville.
Yeah, I don't really like that call. That was a bad call, in my opinion. Reach and foul would have had the play reset, I think, in this circumstance. But instead here, it looks like it's going to be 2 free throw opportunities. So for Malville, the lucky break there. They decided when moving the ball upwards, that counted as shooting motion.
First free throw shot there is good. As Whalmer is going to head off court. Galarian Slowking coming in to replace them. Auroras' first shot was good. We'll see how the second one goes. Second free throw is good as well. Slateport up 31-26. 7:10 remaining in the second quarter. Over to Zebstrika now. Zebstrika at the top of the key, just waiting for the play to develop. Someone gets off those screens. McMortar on the near side now with the ball. 6 seconds on the clock. Slateport not really doing much of anything. Sizing him up. Gonna take a long 3. No good there. Galarian Slowking with the rebound.
Yeah, just a poor play.
Cross court. That's a 3. That's good by Xploud.
Xploud was just wide open on the near side, and no one decided to cover them. So Xploud just sat, almost did a little shimmy there before making that 3-point shot.
That's out of bounds there. McMortar goes out of bounds. That'll be Mauville's ball.
Yeah, no, you do not. In that instance, right there, that was a poor play. McMortar, much better of a dribbler than that. That was just a poor thing. They're at the baseline. They just dribble. Their foot goes out of bounds. It's almost like they didn't even see the line there.
Larian Slocum over to Vanillix. Vanillix takes a three at the top of the key, sinks it in. That's back-to-back three-pointers. After a long time of just not scoring, Mauville has had an 8-0 run in the last 1 minute. Taking the lead in the process now, Mauville, up 32-31 over to Substrika. Fading two-point shot is off the mark there. Exploud with the board. Over to Galarian Slowking.
Yeah, Mauville's going to try to add on the points here.
Aurorus misses a shot, gets their own rebound, misses that layup again. Dragon Bolt with fantastic pressure there. Grabs the board.
Aurorus on 2 for 7 shooting. 1 for 1 from 3. Or 2 for 6 shooting, sorry. 1 for 1 from 3.
Dragon Bolt puts back in the missed shot and takes the lead in the process. Crowd wants a foul. They're not getting it. Mauville with the ball. Galarian Slowking. Tough defense there. No good on that shot. McBorder with great defense. Brings it up court. On the near side, behind the three-point line now, it's Samurott with the ball, posting up. Post up, spin move. Just outside the box, that shot hits the front of the rim. No good. Exploud with the board. Over to Victory Bell. Victory Bell behind the three-point line now. Cross court to Exploud. Galarian Slowking. Guarded by Dragon Bolt. That's an interesting matchup. Aurorus with the ball now. Takes a three. That's no good, though. McMortar posting up without rebound. 4:40 remaining on the clock here as McMortar is at the top of the key for Slateport, holding on to a 1-point lead here. Gets a screen. McMortar takes a three. No good, though. Exploud rebounds it. Pass up to Vanillix. Vanillix sizing up the defense. Back onto Victory Bell. Larian Slowking with the ball. Vanillix. Pass over to Victory Bell again on the near side. Right at that bend over to Exploud. Larian Slowking on the far side bend. 2 seconds. They force up a three. Hits the front of the rim. That's no good. And Samurott grabs that rebound. That rebound bounced perfectly for them to streak down court. Missed the shot. The layup. Missed the layup there. Tried a shot again. No good. Now Mauville with the ball. After a quick spurt of points, takes a three here. No good. Aurorus rebounds it. Sinks it in. Now Mauville with a couple more points.
Yeah, Aurorus right now 9 points on 3 of 8 shooting. 9 rebounds already and a block. The Cruisers are going to call a timeout. I think this is the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Mauville up 34-33 over the Slateport Cruisers with 3:33 remaining in the second quarter. You're listening to the ARBA on Edoran Region Sports. We'll be right back after these messages. Designing and publishing content on the internet can be a difficult task. You want to find a way to make sure that your product can jump off the page, whether it's a blog, thumbnail, or presentation. This is where Canva can help. Canva is an online design and publishing tool with a mission to empower everyone to design anything and publish anywhere. Now, you've probably heard of them before, as they support 100 languages and are available in 190 countries. I've used Canva for a number of projects, including thumbnails on special YouTube videos, and really appreciate the simplicity of the platform. Use the link below and get access to a 30-day free trial for new members of Canva Pro, opening up thousands of designs to make your content pop off the page. Again, use the Canva link below and get access to thousands of designs with a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro. Your designs will never look better with Canva. Welcome back to the game, already in progress right now as the Cruisers are 1 point behind the Mauville Mauviles in the 10th game of the ARBA. Mauville up 34-33 with 3:33 remaining. Slateport going to pass it in by Rantrum on the far side of the court. Now back to the free throw line, steps back to the three-point line, pass out to Typhlosion to reset. Typhlosion pass up to Dragonbolt. Dragonbolt posting up. Tough shot. No good as the shot clock was winding down. Forced up the shot, letting in with the rebound. Pass up to Grabominable. Open lane. Layup. Sinks it in.
Yeah, that was a wide open layup there for Abominable.
So game summary so far is Slateport with a 7-point lead was the highest, but Mauville with the lead right now. 36-33. We've seen some runs here. Mauville, for example, in a 1-minute span scored 8 points recently. And right now has a lead as a result. Dragon Bolt pass over to Typhlosion. Magmortar on the far side court. Behind the three-point line. Ben forces up a three-point shot after some shifty moves, but misses that play. Roris grabs the board over to Grabominable. Standing at the three-point line now. Steps back, gets a screen, drives inside. Grabominable forces up the shot. That's no good. Auroras with the putback. And now Mauville expanding their lead. They've got a 5-point lead over Slateport.
Yeah, we see Mauville find their rhythm, start taking advantage of it, especially in the latter half of the second quarter.
Slateport trying to find an opportunity to make some play here. Pass over Typhlosion with an open lane. That layup is good.
Everyone's so focused on, I think that was Magmortar, that they just forgot all about the inside. Right, but the baseline basically, and had the easy shot as a result.
Abominable with the ball at the top of the key. Gets a screen. Drives inside. They get the mismatch they wanted. Forces the jump. What a play there.
Yeah, Cruisers right now shooting a better percentage, 32% over 28% for Mauville, but Mauville, as a result of just good plays, good free throw shooting, takes the lead.
That shot's no good. Valerian Slowking with the rebound there. Tough shot. Off the mark there. Magmortar with the board.
Not to say that Slateport hasn't been making their free throws, at least going to that previous point, but they're just taking advantage of their shots when they can.
Dragonplit for three. It's off the mark. They were fading on that three-point shot. Letting in with the board over to Grabominable, who has been dynamic. Drives inside. Tough. It fakes a shot. Pass over instead to Galarian Slowking. Letting in with the ball now. Just inside the three-point line. Ben, the far side. Pass inside. Vanillix posting up. Layup shot is good. That was just like a floater almost, like a standing floater.
Yeah, and as a result, Mauville just expanding this lead. Now they have the biggest lead of the game, although it's still the same 7 points. They have it right now, so that's the more important part.
Dragapult going to drive inside, trying to take some points back. Hook shot, sinks it in. Mauville has an 18-6 run in this quarter so far. Nilix with the ball. Spin move, back out to Grabominable. There's 24 seconds left on the play clock, but about 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Gonna drive inside, step back, tough shot. Instead, go over to Galarian Slowking. Forces up a three. That's off the mark there. Dragapult with the board. 11 seconds on the clock. Pass up to Magmortar. Gonna drive inside. Euro step, layup. Rolls around the rim twice and goes in. 5.3 seconds left from Mauville. They have any opportunity here. Vanillix. Logo shot. Off the mark there. So that ends the second quarter and ends halftime. Mauville up 42-39 coming into the half. Will Slateport come back, or is this Mauville's opportunity for revenge from that game earlier in the season? Be right back after this. A couple of words from our sponsors.
Interested in directly supporting the creations of Aduran or Anaru? That's me, by the way. Why not check out my Ko-Fi page? All tips and donations from Ko-Fi help financially support me and all of the solo projects that I work on. If you're interested in supporting me and getting some sneak peeks on the content that I make, check out the Ko-Fi page below and make a one-time or monthly donation. If you know about the new show that's coming soon, exclusive content will be available on Ko-Fi in the coming weeks for Ko-Fi members. Once again, supporting me on Ko-Fi helps to support me directly. Thank you for joining and supporting my creations. A reader, which probably won't surprise you. I found it more and more difficult to find the books I want to read, especially at an affordable price. Welcome to the Book Depository, where millions of books across all sorts of genres are available. Crime/thriller? Got it. Romance? Bingo. Manga? You know it. With more than 20 million titles and free delivery worldwide to over 170 countries, you'll be absolutely sure you can find the book you want or the book you never knew you needed. Use the link in the description for the book depository and read something new today.
Welcome back to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. This matchup between Mauville and Slateport has Mauville in the lead 42-39. Who's the key player of the game so far, in your opinion, especially in that first half, Alfred?
I gotta say, from Mauville's side, it's been Auroras. 11 points, 11 rebounds. Most importantly, 6 of those rebounds have been offensive rebounds. That's been the way they've been able to get this game going. Even if they have poor percentages, if they can get the rebound, they can put it back in.
That shot there was called a shooting foul by Zipstrika. Vanillix is going to head to the line here. As we look at this play again, yeah, that's just hits the back of the hand.
I'm not sure if that was very aggressive. What I will say, that was very aggressive defense there, resulting in that play. Dragapult was right behind, able to block that shot, but a little greedy defensively hurts them as we get 2 free throw shots here.
Your free throw opportunities here. 42-39 game coming out of half. That first shot is good. One thing is surprising to me, especially how that first half went. Only 1 timeout called between both of those teams. We usually see a handful of timeouts regardless of one thing or the other.
Yeah, I think the reason for that is most of the games that we've covered, there's been one team generally being on top for the majority of the game. So you try to stop the momentum, calling a timeout, trying to adjust some plays. This has been a back and forth affair throughout this entire game. And as a result, only Slateport has called a timeout and only 1 at that.
Mauville's second free throw is good. Now Slateport trying to respond here. Dragapult with the ball, posting up. Not face value. Sizing up the defense here. Going to go spin move inside the paint. What a beautiful move. Auroras had no idea where to go there.
Yeah, Dragapult only 6 points on 3 of 8 shooting, but that play right there shows they feed the ball. They might have a shot here.
Auroras responds with a wide open layup shot. And we're right back to where we started in a 5-point deficit on Sleeport's side. Zipstrika with the ball now. Right inside the paint. Posting up. Spin move. Hook shot off the mark. Vanillix, great defense and the board. At the 3-point line now. Pass over to Vikavolt. Vikavolt over to Vanillix. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Vanillix gonna take the long 2. That's off the mark there. Magmortar hops up high to grab that. Pass inside. Zipstrika pulls up from 3. That's no good there. Boris with a great rebound. Pass up to Vanillix. It's gonna be a 3-point barrage. Nope, decides not. Vanillix faking the 3. Now steps inside. Oh, it is gonna be a 3-point. That's off the mark there. No good. Typhlosion. Pass up to Magmortar. Magmortar inside. Tyrantrum gets fouled on the play by Xblad. That'll be a shooting foul. As a result, 2 free throw opportunities. Tyrantrum does a great job here. Just going up as soon as they grab that pass.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. When you want to force the defense to make a decision, you want to force them to play defense, basically, by quickly going up for the shot. We've seen that time and time again throughout this league. As soon as you grab that ball, if you're in shooting position, take that shot. Because even if you're fouled, you have the opportunity for free throws.
First shot is good. Mauville deciding to shift out a few players on their team. Vanillix, Galarian, Slowking, and among others, actually. Going to be heading out. Mamoswine, for example, coming in. Tyrantrum's second free throw shot here. He's off the mark. Xcloud with the board. Pass up to Gorgeist. Gorgeist over to Victory Bell now for Mauville. Now at this point, Mauville's heading from right to left. Slateport heading from left to right coming out of the half. Mamoswine, Gorgeist on the near side. Back to Victory Bell. Whalmer, Mamoswine. 3 seconds on the clock, forces up a tough shot. That's no good. Would have been a mid-range shot there, but Zipstrika with the board instead. Zipstrika, Magmortar, wide open layup is good.
I was going to say Mamoswine 5 points on 50% shooting, but that play right there as Slateport tries to claw back to the the lead.
2-point game right now as Victory Bell has the ball at the top of the key. Takes the three. That's off the mark there. Brick. Dragon Ball with the board. Pass up to Typhlosion. Drives inside. Takes the layup. Sinks it in. We've got a tie game. 46 all with 9 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. In this third quarter, Victory Bell brings it up court. Crowd into it now. They've seen their team fall back as much as 7 points, but this has been overall a very competitive game. Victory Bell over to X-Plow. Takes the three. Misses it though. Zebstrika with the board. And Slateport take the lead here. Pass over to Dragon Ball. Inside, Typhlosion. Mid-range shot. Sinks it in. Slateport takes the lead for the first time in at least a quarter.
Yeah, it was about halfway through the second quarter that Slateport last had the lead. We've got it again here.
Crowd wants more than just a 2-point lead. Victory Bell with the ball. Layup shot. No good. Dragon Ball with the board. Drives up court. One of the fastest players in the league despite being a center. They do that floater. That's no good though. Dragon Ball sinks it in. And one on that shooting foul by Mamoswine. Dragon Ball excited about that. Hyping themselves up. The crowd hype as well. Looks like X-Plat's going to come in. Or so X-Plat's heading out for Mauville. Carnivine coming in. On Slateport's side, they're shifting out the middle of their lineup. Adjusting players around. Getting a lot bigger as well. For the extra point here. Dragon Ball sinks it in. 51-46 game here. With 8:18 remaining. Almost decide to call a timeout. And 51-46 with 8:17 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
Let me share a secret with you. I am a sucker for dice. Running a campaign for 2 years will do that to you. Now, the biggest question comes from where to get those dice. After all, getting the coolest dice for your character is incredibly important to truly get a feel for your character. This is where Only Crits comes in. Only Crits comes in and not only provides the dice for your tabletop game, but also provides settings and pre-written adventures so you can get back to the most important part of the game, having fun. With accessories, cases, and trays to add to your dice, you'll enter your next adventure with all of the equipment you need. Interested in getting something for you or a friend? Well, here are some bonuses that you can take advantage of right now. Free shipping on orders over $100, a free adventure included with every order, and best of all, using the link in the description and using the discount code ADURIN, that's AHDURIN, gets you 10% off your entire order. Get yourself the dice for your next adventure with Only Crits, and reminder, the discount code ADURIN for 10% off your entire order.
And we are back. Slateport on top right now, 51-46. 8:17 left in the third quarter. A ways away from the end of this game, and it's a very close game at that. Mauville called their first timeout. Pass inside. Victory Bell with the ball now. Victory Bell loses it. Typhlosion grabs it. Pass up to Samurott with an open lane. Dunks it in. Crowd really into it now as we've got the biggest lead of this game so far. Tied for the biggest lead, at least. Slateport with a 7-point lead. Victory Bell on the far side of the court trying to post up. Tough shot. Off the mark there. Dragon Ball with the board. Dragon Ball pass up to Mudsdale, who's got it at the top of the key. Inside, Samurott. Tough shot off the backboard. No good. Carnivine with the board. Over to Gorgeist. Gorgeist with the ball here over to Victory Bell. Pass over to Whalmer. Inside, Victory Bell. Shot is good. Mauville trying to scrape themselves back.
It's surprising that the biggest lead of the game so far has only been 7 points. Somewhat surprising, because we've seen leads of double digits regularly throughout this league.
Likeable going to post up inside the paint. Fading one-legged shot is good. What a play there.
Yeah, so far, this game, Cruz has been great, shooting 64% in this third quarter. If they can make fading one-leggers, anything can happen.
Victor Bell back out Gorgeist for 3. Off the mark there, Mudsdale with the board.
Over to Samrod. I'm still surprised about that great one-legged shot there. Samrod grabs the offensive rebound on that missed three-point shot, puts it up and in. Slateport slowly walking away with this now. It's a 9-point game, the biggest lead of the game so far. Gorgeist over to Carnivine to Victory Bell, who's going to reset. Out to Gorgeist on the far side bend. Drives inside. Now to the back corner. Inside the paint now. Pulls up from the edge of the box. That's no good. That ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Mawvile's ball. Looks like we're going to see some substitutions here. Shifting up the lineup a little bit. Yeah, despite the way that the game has gone, we haven't seen many stoppages of time, and I think that's kind of been part of the reason why this game has turned out the way it has. You know, most teams stop the time to stop momentum. It usually causes some sort of shift in the way that the teams have played, but in this game, not really much of that. We've seen that be a beneficial effect for both teams, going on random runs. Mawvile's ball pass inside from Letty into Gorgeist. Back to Letty now. 10 seconds on the shot clock to Kerbominable inside. Now it forces up a tough shot. That's no good. Samrod with the board. Yeah, that was not a good shot selection right there. You want to make sure you can pick the shots that you want to be effective ones. Don't waste the possessions you've got. Green Weezing inside. Puts it up and in, but that's an offensive 3-second violation. That's what they're going to call that shit. That basket does not count as a result. Mawvile's ball as they pass it in. Currently right now staring at a 57-48 game right now. We've got to find a way to scrape back some of these points. They've been relatively hard to come by. Carnivine with the ball on the far side of the three-point bend. Over to Kerbominable. Inside to Gorgeist. Gorgeist now back behind the three-point line. Going to force up a three. No good there. That just bricks it. Lycavolt with the board. Pass over. Typhlosion pulls up mid-range. No good there. Kerbominable with the board. Kerbominable outside. Gonna pass back. Kerbominable with the ball at the top of the three-point line. Crowd yelling for defense. That's gonna be a long two. No good though. Mudsdale with the board. Over to Samrod. Kerbominable 10 points, which is solid, but on 4 of 15 shooting. Lycavolt with the ball. So they're setting up the post here. Samrod in the post. In the paint. They'll force up a tough shot here. That's no good. Gorgeist with fantastic defense. Grabs the rebound here. Gorgeist takes advantage of the pseudo screen. Takes advantage of a real screen now. Back over Letty and Kerbominable at the far side bend. Takes a screen, goes inside. No, takes a three behind the line, sinks it in. And Slateport up 57-51 now. Mawville trying to scrape that lead back. Hand off, Samrod with the ball at the top of the key. And hand off again, this time to Typhlosion. Typhlosion gonna go inside. Pass inside to Lycavolt. Nearly loses that ball. Back out to Galarian Weezing for three. That's no good. Kerbominable with the board. Kerbominable gonna pass over to Gorgeist. Back to Kerbominable. At the logo now. Bounce pass over to Carnivine. Carnivine over to Mamoswine. Top of the key. 7 seconds on the clock. Gonna take a three. No good though. Galarian Weezing. Didn't get the rebound though. That'll be Mawvile's ball. They steal another possession here. Yeah, whether it's offensive rebounds or just, getting these weird plays, they've been able to seal a lot of possessions due to Slateport mistakes. Whether, stepping out of bounds or just not able to corral the rebound, like that one there where they just practically pushed it out of bounds instead. Another opportunity. Letty in with the ball. Pass over to Vanillix. Vanillix back to Kerbominable. The top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to reset. Gets a screen. Steps inside the three-point line, takes a shot, and sinks it in. That's a long two. That's good. Yeah, Kerbominable 15 points on 6 of 17 shooting. Typhlosion on the other side, 14 on 5 of 11 shooting. More efficient, but right now, Slateport just clinging on to this lead. Typhlosion's floater is good. Cruisers right now with a 15 assist game already. Trying to add on to it. This team basketball that they're playing has been successful so far.
Dominable with the ball from Mauville. Takes a three. Sinks. No, doesn't sink it in. I almost thought that went in. Instead, that's rebounded by Galarian Weezing. Over to Vika Volta Typhlosion. Gonna take the layup. That rolls around the rim. No good. Vanillix with the board for Mauville. Mauville pass over. A 3-point shot by Ledians off the mark. Vikavolt with the board. 2.5 minutes remaining. Vikavolt gonna drive inside over to Samrod. Fading 2-point shot. Sinks that one in.
I think Samurott might have one of the prettiest 2-point jump shots in the game, especially when they're fading away. They look like they're gliding on the air.
Inside, layup shot is good there. Great job by Crabominable putting that layup in. Currently right now, Slateport up 61-55 with just over 2 minutes remaining. Inside, pass Vikavolt. Layup shot no good. Ledian call for the foul there. That's a shooting foul, meaning that we're going to see more free throws. That first free throw shot is good here. One substitution on Slateport side, multiple on Mauville side. Looks like they're trying to change up their lineups a bit, get a bit more versatile. On Slateport's side, it's just to give Samron a break. Substriker coming back in. Vikavold's second shot is good, and we've got an 8-point game here. 63-55. Slateport on top of Mauville. Larian Slowking now. Over to Xploud. Top of the key, just waiting for a play. That ball is stripped. That is stolen there by Ledian, I believe it was. Was it, maybe Vikavolt actually. Typhlosion, or not Vikavolt, sorry. Substrika. Yes, Substrika with the strip there. Now has the ball over to Vikavolt. Pass over to Mudsdale. Takes the three. That is blocked. That shot is blocked there. Pass inside. Galarian Slowking dunks it in. On top of Mudsdale. That's a poster right there.
Oh, what a sensational play right there. Give a bit of momentum for Mauville.
And Weezing going to drive inside. Forces up a shot. That's going to be a foul by Vanillix. Their second personal foul. The fourth team foul. Slateport in the bonus. We're going to see another 2 free throw shots here. Galarian Weezing going to head to the line. First shot is good.
Mauville deciding to take a little bit of a shift in their lineup now. Ledian heading off court. Galarian Slowking moving over to the small forward spot. Slateport also shifting around their lineup a little bit as well. Getting a bit smaller, actually.
Galarian Weezing here. Second shot is good. Sure enough, we're back. 65-57 is the game right now. Slateport on top with just over a minute remaining. Been a close game so far in this game. Xploud takes the three. No good there. Magmortar with the board. Sub a minute. Magmortar over to Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing back out to Typhlosion. Gonna reset over to Tyrantrum. Magmortar on the near side bend. Galarian Weezing inside the 3-point line, misses it though. Victory Bell with the board. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they decide to take it. Inside, Auroras. That shot's no good. That's a foul though. Tyrantrum called for the foul. And now Mauville's gonna head to the line.
Yeah, crowd booing that one there, but that was a clear foul. They had almost both arms in the process of trying to block that shot. Would have gone in though. I mean, there's always that cost-benefit analysis that teams are regularly looking at effectively. it's not quite as monetarily focused or economically focused, but you're really looking at that, you know, if it's an easy two versus tough twos, we've seen many players in this league miss free throw shots. So, you know, if you foul there, you have given up one of your fouls, but also if they miss a free throw shot, you've netted positive.
First free throw shot there is good. 34 seconds left in the third quarter here. Slateport up 65-58 now. And here comes the second free throw shot for Auroras. Takes it, sinks it in.
Yeah, see, that's the problem there is that, you know, free throw shots are much more effective, generally speaking. So you want to make sure that, you know, you foul the players that can't shoot, but the problem is everybody here can shoot.
Tough shot there is no good. Galarian Slowking with the ball now, and the full clock remaining. About 17 seconds. Victory Bell over to Galarian Slowking. They're going to clock bleed out a little bit potentially. Vanillix now. Top of the key, 10 seconds on the clock. Sizing up the defense, 5 seconds remaining. Drives inside. Tough shot. No good. Galarian Wheezing. Pass up to Zebstrika, but that is going to do it. Slateport has come back now. Has retaken the lead here in the third quarter over the Mauville Mauviles. It's been a great game so far. Can Mauville come back? The Slateport confirmed this game is theirs. They're up 65-59 at the end of the third. We'll be back with the beginning of the fourth right after this. Welcome back to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. Game already in progress here as the Mauville Mauviles are taking on the Slateport Cruisers. The Cruisers are now up 65-59, but it's been a very competitive game so far. This fourth quarter, obviously, of course, but still going to decide everything.
Yeah, it might be somewhat, you know, cliche or obvious to say, but fourth quarter is really going to be a test of those three quarters and see how that's changing.
Cruisers lose the ball. Auroras picks it up and passes over to Galarian Slowking, over to Victory Bell. Back to Galarian Slowking on the far side. Victory Bell at the top of the key. First possession for Slateport obviously didn't go well, losing the ball in the process there. Stripped out. Vanillix with the ball for Mauville. Back out to Exploud for three. No good there. Typhlosion with the board. Crowd excited about this. Typhlosion over to Magmortar on the far side for three is no good. Hits around the rim a couple times. But Vanillix with the board.
Magmortar 7 points on 3 for 14 shooting, but that does not stop them from taking shots.
Galarian Slowking. Drive inside. Tough shot. No good though. A little less effort than they needed. Typhlosion now with the ball. Slateport has not scored in the last 2 minutes, but this Euro step here changes that for the better on Typhlosion and Slateport side. We're now up 67-59. Tough defense here by Slateport. They're trying not to let any opportunity escape them to seal this game away. Exploud with the ball at the top of the key. Gets a screen. Pushed across the court. Not able to... That's a strip there. Typhlosion able to get it. Drives down court. Typhlosion with the layup is good. The finger roll is in. And Slateport, for the first time in this game, has a double-digit lead. 69-59 with 10:19 remaining. Mauville does not want to let this opportunity escape them. They've got an opportunity here to take a victory. That jump shot is no good. Tyrantrum with the board.
Yeah, Mauville had the lead at one point in this game. At halftime, they had the lead. And has slowly let it slip away.
Magmortar with the and one. Layup is good. Auroras called for the foul there. It's going to be 2 free throw shots here, and Dragabolt coming into the court for Slateport's side. Galarian Wheezing coming off court for them. Now Slateport has a huge lineup. Dragapult and Tyrantrum just to start it off. Magmortar's free throw shot is good. And Mauville Mallwilds are going to call a timeout here. Slateport up 72-59 with 10:01 remaining. You're listening to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. We'll be right back after this. Now, if you know me, you know I'm personally a big collector of all sorts of games and items and want to make sure that I get quality products when I order online. One type of item that I enjoy collecting when I have the chance are pins, and I've got a small collection that I'm aiming to grow over time. This is where Pinfinity comes in. Pinfinity prides themselves on their Pinfinity promise: 100% official pins, speedy support, and exceptional service. They've got items from all sorts of categories, from film and TV shows like Power Rangers and My Little Pony to gaming pins from Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, Street Fighter, and more. Using their free mobile app, you'll be able to use their augmented reality platform to make your pins come to life. Pins will play video and animation, audio tracks, access to downloadable content, and more. If you want a pin for yourself, use the link in the description below for Pinfinity and get yourself a pin that will come to life before your eyes. Welcome back to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. This game already in progress right now as Slateport holds a 72-59 lead over the Mauville Mauviles. Just under 10 minutes remaining, so Mauville's gotta get their game going now. Xplat with the ball. Galarian Slowking, top of the key, takes a 3. That's no good. Dragapult with the board. Over to Typhlosion. Typhlosion inside Substrika. An opportunity though of great defense by Vanillix, who grabs that board over to Vikavolt now. Takes a 3. Sinks it in. We're at a 10-point lead now.
That's what they got to do. They got to open up those plays, whether it's on fast breaks or just scheming plays open. They got to get some easy shot opportunities going. Otherwise, they're going to be stuck behind.
Dragapult pass over to Typhlosion. Far side of the court at the bend. Magmortar now at the top of the key. 5 seconds remaining. Gets a screen. Takes a 3. No good, though. Victory Bell with the board there. Magmortar, another missed shot. Pass inside. Vanillix takes a shot off the rim. No good. Dragapult with the board. Magmortar. Take this. Drives inside. Takes the tough shot. Misses that one there. Tyrantrum with the board. And the putback shot is good.
Yeah, Tyrantrum, great on those second chance points. Getting that offensive rebound and putting it back up and in. They're usually in a great position in the process.
Xplat going to pull up for a 2 off the backboard. That's no good. Loose ball foul called. Galarian Slowking. We're seeing a lineup shift here for Mauville. Vanillix heading off court for Gourgeist. Slateport not making any changes. Typhlosion with the ball now for Slateport. We're just under 8:30 remaining. Typhlosion near side bend over to Tyrantrum. Posting up. Face value back out to Typhlosion. To Dragapult. Hand off to Substrika, back to Typhlosion, inside to Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum going to post up hard. Hook shot. No good, though. With the board. That's a foul, though, by Xploud. Second personal foul. That's going to be 2 free throw opportunities here. So, Alfred, remember when this game was close?
Yeah, no, I remember when this game was, looking like a Mauville victory potentially. At one point in the game, they had a 7-point lead. Now Slateport has more or less coalesced back into the way that they want to go. Just develop the type of plays that they have and, fix themselves defensively with their strategies. So that first free throw is good. They've done a great job as a team of kind of finding the mistakes that they made in the first quarter, fixing them in the second, mistakes in the second, fixing them in the third quarter, fixing them in the fourth, and here we are now. They have a clear double-digit lead and have had that for the majority of the second half, so to speak.
Second shot is no good, but oh my goodness. Dragapult gets that rebound, slams it in. With authority in the process. Layup shot there is good for Mauville. What a slam by Dragapult.
That was sensational there. Just Dragapult suggested to be in this the slam dunk contest. Honestly, one of those dunks, I don't know if it'll score well, but just take it. If Dragapult could rip the rim off, I think that's potential to happen because that was just an angry dunk on that missed free throw.
Passing it around now, Slateport with the ball. Magmortar has it at the free throw line, takes a shot. That's no good, though. Xploud grabs the board for Mauville. To Galarian Slowking. Loses the ball. Dragapult with the board. Or with the steal. Gonna drive inside. And gets the layup to go. This game is running away from Mauville now.
Yeah, at one point they were tying this game up. They were been competitive for 3 quarters. This fourth quarter, though, has really gotten away from them.
Xploud with a 3-point shot is no good. Magmortar with the board. Give her an opportunity here. Xploud not doing so great.
Yeah, 5 points of 1 of 6 shooting. Not fantastic.
And Rantrum posting up inside for Slateport, not face value. Over to Typhlosion. Pull-up shot hits the front of the rim. Auroras with the board over to Victory Bell. Victory Bell inside. Aurora streaking. Layup is good. Cruisers are going to call a timeout here. Slateport up 79-66 with 6:36 remaining over the Mauville Mawwiles. We'll be right back after this break. You're listening to the ARBA on Adoran Region Sports. What if your purchases of games help support charities across the world? That's where Humble Bundle comes into play. Humble Bundle is a company that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital content at great prices while also supporting different charities in the process. You're able to get games through their site, but their specialties are their bundles. Limited time, pay what you want offers, which can include so much stuff. Their bundles can be game bundles, ebooks to improve your skills, or even video and audio tools to take your creations over the top. If you're interested in these bundles or want to see what else is available, use the link in the description below. By using that link, a portion of your purchases will help support the content that I create across all sorts of shows. You can even modify the donation amounts on most products and customize how your purchase supports everyone. Again, use the link below and check out Humble Bundle today. We're back. ARBA on Adored Region Sports right now. Slateport over at the Mauville Mawwiles, 79-66 with 6:28 remaining. Looks like an illegal screen there. Tyrantrum called for that one. Crowd does not like that at all. So as we return back, Mauville gonna start off with the ball now instead. Gourgeist brings it up court. Over to Galarian Slowking. It's been cold today so far. Gourgeist. The logo now waiting for a play to develop. Get the open player. Xploud now. At the free throw line. Trying to size up the defense. Spin move. Tough shot. No good though. Magmortar, one of the 2 defenders, grabs that rebound. Tyrantrum, I believe, was the other one. Magmortar. Inside to Zebstrika. Pass out. Tyrantrum takes a long 2. Sinks it in. A great play there by Tyrantrum.
Yeah, not really efficient by either team. Cruiser shooting 40%, Mawwiles shooting 27%. That's finally come back to bite them. They were able to hold on initially in the game, but that low percentage has finally caught up to them here.
Despite the near 20-point lead, Xploud and Mawwiles lose the ball there. Tyrantrum with an open lane. Goes down court. Dunks it in. I was saying, sorry about that. Despite the near 20-point lead, the crowd's still very much in this game. Their home crowd, hometown team doing fantastic. Xploud takes a long 3. Off the mark there. Zebstrika with the board. Passing it up to Tyrantrum. Gonna drive inside. Dragapult. Layup is good. And they're just running up the score now.
Yeah, right now, 85-66. It's a 19-point game with just under 5 minutes remaining. We're talking about a 7-point lead for Mauville at one point. And the crowd's still interested in what's going on. That's got to be a dedicated crowd then.
Victory Bell takes a long 2. That's off the mark though. Typhlosion with the board. Typhlosion not going to pressure it here. Back out to Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum pushing inside, decides to pass out to Magmortar at the top of the key. 7 seconds on the clock. Gets a screen. Magmortar, step across. Shot is no good though. Xploud with the board. Magmortar's been ice cold as well. Victor Bell with the ball here. On the near side, Ben. They might be setting up a post play here. Deciding not to go for it. Victor Bell pass out to Gourgeist. Gourgeist drive inside. Tough shot, no good. Tyrantrum with the board for Slateport. Brings it up court over to Zebstrika for 3. Sinks it in. That hits it around the rim, off the backboard and in. Lucky bounce to push Slateport on a 20-plus point lead here. What was a very competitive matchup for the most part, finally getting away from Mauville.
Yeah, I think this game is all but over here.
Loose ball there. Dragapult picks it up. That's another steal for the big man. Going down court. Dunks it in with authority. Hyping himself up. Hyping the crowd up. What a play. Exploud brings it up court from Mauville. Their confidence has got to be waning here. They had a lead for at one point in this game. Instead, still able to do some exciting plays there. The lob to Galarian Slowking is good. $89-68 with under three minutes remaining. Tyrantrum put the ball over to McMortar on the far side bend. Over to Dragapult. Dragapult to Typhlosion. Gonna drive inside. Fakes the shot. Out to McMortar. McMortar gonna drive in. Tough shot. No good there. Galarian Slowking with the rebound. Over to Victory Bell. Top of the key. Victory Bell sizes up the defense a little bit. Fakes the free throw shot. Out to Exploud. Exploud inside to Gorgeist. Layup shot off the mark. There's Zebstrika with the board.
Yeah, crowd excited about the game to be over with. Some people are already leaving. Trying to beat traffic here with just over 2 minutes remaining.
Zebstrika with the board. Out to Dragapult. Tyrantrum. Typhlosion. 3. No good. Now Mauville. Looks like it's Mauville fans that are heading out.
It's a little bit of both. I can see both teams. Again, traffic, very important.
Step back, fadeaway shot off the mark there. Tyrantrum with the board for Slateport. Slateport trying to see if they can break their score right now. McMortar with the dunk. Gonna say, try to see if they can beat 90. And sure enough, that's how they do it. A fantastic dunk there, shaking the rim in the process. Tough shot, no good there. Dragapult with the board. Passing it around, Zebstrika now with the ball. Over to Dragapult. Dragapult right in front of the three-point line. Some sizable moves. Misses the shot, but puts their own shot up, back, and in.
Yeah, the previous matchup in this game was an 88-62 victory by Slateport. This one, a little bit more scoring on both teams' side, but still just as big of a deficit.
Exploud with the ball for Mauville, just under a minute remaining now. Side shot, takes the shot, no good. Galarian Slowking with the offensive rebound. That ball is batted out. Dragapult with the block. Tyrantrum grabs it. Over to Typhlosion now. Less than 40 seconds remaining on the clock here. Gets a screen. Gonna drive inside, fakes the shot, bounce pass over to Dragapult. Top of the key. Steps inside the free throw line now. Tough shot. Gets their own rebound. Their layup is good. 95 points for Slateport here. Mauville, one last possession here as there's about a 2-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gorgeist with the ball. Over to Galarian Slowking. Fakes the 3. Goes inside. In the paint now, Exploud. Tough shot. That's a foul, though. Tyrantrum called for the foul here, and we're going to see a couple of free throws these last seconds of the game. But as this is, barring the greatest comeback in ARBA history, this is all but wrapped up to be a Slateport victory, a 95-68 win over the Mauville Mauviles. What's your takeaways from this so far?
2 shots.
Yeah, I think at this point it is safe to say that there is a class in the ARBA. The Hammerlock Basketball Club and the Slateport Cruisers have clearly set themselves apart compared to the rest of the league. That first free throw shot is good. Looks like this is an opportunity for the teams to get substitutions in, get the backups in, prevent their starters from getting injured. It's clear to say that there is a clear difference. I mean, Slateport right now, with a 3-0 record, it's about to become 4-0 now with this victory. They've beaten Mauville, they've beaten Viridian twice. They've beaten Maulville twice now as well. Is it a weaker schedule, or is it just the fact that they've played the teams that they have, and it's just how it ended up being? It's interesting to see. For Maulville's sake, this is a difficult situation. They've got to come back to the drawing boards now. They are currently 0-3. Find a way to fix their schedules. A reminder: 4 teams make the playoffs. They got to make sure they're one of them. Before the season gets out of hand.
Slateport comes away with the victory here, 95-70 here in Slateport. You've been listening to the ARBA on Adora Region Sports. For Alfred and all the rest of us here, thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
Finding an enjoyable activity for a party can be a difficult task. What if there was a place where you could find an adventure for your group? This is where Mystery Locks comes in. Mystery Locks provides printable escape rooms of all levels, from quick and easy experiences to complex adventures. Over their 5-year journey, Mystery Locks has sold over 13,000 adventures and is trusted by over 10,000 customers, so you know that they are a quality product. With their 100% satisfaction guarantee and exceptional customer service, you'll be able to get a game that fits your needs. Use the link in the description below and find your next adventure today. Again, check out Mystery Locks with the link below and find your newest adventure today.